Hello and welcome to another episode of the Tejano Traveler. I'm your host Wally, and today we are in Hemp Hill, Texas, on the Texas Forest Trail to look at the Patricia Huffman Smith Museum. And this museum is in honor of those that lost their lives during the Columbia Space Shuttle Disaster on February 1st, 2003. I remember this day. It was scary because we've just had 9/11 a couple years before, so we're all wondering what the heck was going on. But the space shuttle uh, had a disastrous return to Earth, and that's what ended up happening over the Texas skies on that day in September and February, I mean. So this museum is in honor of those people. Now, this map shows the debris field which occurred as it broke up in space as it re-entered. It also shows some of the dangers to people who were looking for the artifact space, like this cow. But mostly, it talks about the recovery efforts to find out what happened. They had to pretty much collect as much of the debris as possible. So this museum showcases that effort. So if you're here in Hemp Hill, Texas, you should stop by, check it out, see what it's about, and learn a bit about our astronauts that lost their lives during this disaster. They have some of their artifacts there. This is the crew. There were 7 in total. And the museum is basically a way to honor them. They have a section on each of the astronauts with some of their belongings, and you can go there, get to know them, see what their passions were, see why they became astronauts, and get to see some of their personal things. One of the astronauts was from Israel, so that showcased that. It was interesting seeing all the memorabilia that they have there. Now, this museum was built here in Hemp Hill because a lot of the debris was recovered here around the area. As you saw in the map, it sort of splashed across East Texas in the forest trail. The cause of the accident was a piece of foam that broke off during liftoff, and it hit the wing, and they weren't quite sure what happened at the time. But upon re-entry, since the foam had hit a piece of the tile that would protect from the heat damage, that little piece was missing, so that ended up burning off the wing and causing the rest of the disaster to occur. You learn all this by going to the museum. And then close by in Nacogdoches is an actual memorial to remember the crew. They have 7 trees planted, 1 for each of the astronauts, so you can come here and see the trees as they're growing. And the plaza behind there, that's where some of the debris was found. And one of the largest pieces of debris was actually here in this parking lot. And they have a little memorial to memorialize that. So if you're in Nacogdoches, go check it out, see it, and give thanks to these brave souls that pretty much just launch themselves up into space and hope science works. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you've been enjoying these videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye-bye.